that one of the problems with people is that the things that they think they've got control over, they have no control over. And the things that they think that they have no control over, they have control over. He said if people just knew how easy it was to do things, then they wouldn't have to run around with so much effort. I think he's talking about manifesting with the imagination. And well, I don't know what he's talking about. Manifesting somehow. But it does feel like that the only way to affect change is on some level outside of apparent control through attention and prayer and that kind of thing. Or even just seeing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it may seem as if there is somebody who's doing things who can actually take decisions or do this and that. But even when it's just there's just everything here. There's no one outside of everything to think about everything, to manage things, to
Yeah.
all thinking is just this appearing as thinking. All imagination is just disappearing as an imagination, you know. If there's somebody who's not getting it, it's just what is appearing not to get it. If there's somebody who's getting it, it's just this, everything getting it. So it doesn't really matter if there's just this getting or not getting. There's just this. It's just this. Everything is like this. There's no, even the movement, there's actually no movement, you know. The thinking itself is actually appearing in this as this. Wondering, planning, there's no doer. There's no doer who can be found doing anything. There's just nothing here. So there's no separation. Even what seems to be an imaginary separation is just no separation appearing is that. So this is just what is. Blinking, looking, listening, sitting, waiting, expecting, joy, peace, love. The one who says, I wish things could be different. It may seem as if that one is separate from this, but it's also this as well. What is appearing as that. Not accepting what is what is. Already. Accepting what is also what is. So it's just what is. So here, right now, there's no tomorrow. There's no yesterday. There's just this. It's not even here. It's beyond any description. Yet what seems to be descriptions appear in it as it. It may happen to dream itself as a separate self, taking decisions, going through or taking a journey to a certain place, traveling, but it's still what is appearing as that as well. There can never be any separate self. You can actually go somewhere, take decisions, or move. You know. Even this talking that seems to be happening is just this appearing as this talking. There's no separate somebody who's actually talking here. So talking, blinking, waiting, listening, wondering is just this. Questions are included, and answers, argument. So this doesn't go away. It's always here without any efforts. It's just here. It's very light. It's very simple, quiet, undisturbed, empty, weightless. The seeing itself, right now as it is, this seeing is not something that can be grasped. It's not something that can be seen. It's very light. It's very simple, very quiet. You can say peaceful, beautiful. It's not a human being. It's not somebody who's seeing. Somebody who's seeing is just an imagination also appearing in this. It is just seeing. It's not something, it doesn't have any content in it. It's just seeing. It's seeing without having a desire to gain something from what is being seen or to know something. It's just seeing. There's no judgment. There's no preferences. It doesn't see the other. It sees itself. So it doesn't mind itself. It doesn't mind what is being spoken because even the speaking is still itself. The speaking, asking questions, giving answers, wondering, confusion is still itself. So it doesn't mind what seems to be happening. It doesn't mind itself because what's happening or what seems to be happening is it's still itself happening. So this, it is already you, and you are it already. It is it that is talking right now. It is it that is listening. It is it that is thinking of a question to, to ask. It is it that is waiting. It is it that seems not to get it. It is also it that's getting it. So it doesn't really matter what seems to be happening or what's happening. Because what's happening is actually happening to nobody. But this has this. So this image is empty. There's no one in it. There's no one here. And it doesn't mind if it's, and this doesn't mind when the name is spoken, Kosi and Kosi. It doesn't mind, even though it knows itself as nothing. But it's at the same time, it's okay. Everything is okay. You can call it a chicken, a dog. No, it doesn't mind. A donkey. It's already nameless, formless, and empty.